Namaste yogis, and welcome to a 30-minute power flow with me. I'm Travis, and this is Stira Yoga on location in super steamy and hot Singapore. Thanks for joining me. Let's begin by lying down by coming into extended child's pose. Big toes touch, hips back towards heels. Inhale breath at the top there, and then exhale breath. Bow yourself down. Extend your arms out in front of you. Come onto your finger pads and then lower your forehead down. Loosen the tummy muscles. Let the breath feel supernatural and abundant through the chest cavity and the tummy. Obviously, we don't breathe into our stomach, but just take that opportunity to let the belly rise and fall with the breath. If you can close your eyes and rock your forehead from left to right, that might feel super nourishing. Taking 5 more breaths here, allowing the inhale to fill up with vibrancy and vitality for your day, and the exhale breath to let go of negativity, stress, and fatigue. Notice the temperature of the inhale compared to the exhale breath. Become even aware of which nostril feels fuller, greater volume and flow. And certain times in the day, the nostrils switch their percentage of flow so that it allows for cooling and heating in your body, natural air conditioning system. Now as we shift to tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, parallel the legs, press down through the toenails, cow and cat the spine. Inhale, open the throat, look up. Press away from the earth. Exhale, chin to chest, dome into the upper back. Look back at your belly button. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Place your hands, take your right hand to sky, inhale, and then dive it in and under to the left, lowering to right ear, right shoulder, look to the left. You might like to take your left hand out in front of you, looking under the left armpit as your left hand reaches forward onto the finger pads. And then return the left hand in front of your face and take your right hand back to sky. And in the process, look up and draw circles with the fingers in the sky. And then reverse those directions. Lower the right hand down. Left hand up. Inhale, breath. Dive it in and under to the right, lowering to left ear, left shoulder, looking to the right. Right hand walks forward onto the finger pads. And return the right hand in front of your face. Inhale the left hand to sky. Reach it up, look it up, circles in the sky. Reverse those directions. Lower the left hand down. Now walk the hands forward into puppy, so allowing the chest to bow down. So the hips stay over the heels. I actually like to tuck my toes here, and that helps leverage more weight into the armpits, creating like that lovely hammock effect, which is really the target area here. Shoulders, creating integrity and strength. And then lifting your chest slightly and shift forward to Sphinx pose. So coming onto your forearms, feet are nice and wide. I like to do a bit of a head movement here, chin to chest. And then lift the head. And then chin to chest. And then the next time we lift the head, we'll just pause there and
just work with me for a moment. Maybe engaging with the muscles of the upper thighs around the thigh bone and a bit of glute work can help just take that pinchy feeling out of your low back. So be more active in the legs here. Good job. Now legs parallel, hands under shoulders, press back through tabletop, tuck the toes, down dog, and walk the feet out, pedal the feet, nod the head. Let it be natural. You know where you are, you know your posture. You know to work from the ground up through the fingers and the knuckles, recruiting your shoulders, having a neutral wrist, long side waists. Plant the sole of the left foot on the mat, lift the right leg up to the sky, drive the heel back behind you, and then step the right foot to your right pinky finger, lunge dog, back foot rotates to parallel edge of back mat, hands walk off the mat to the left. Chin to chest, bow and look under your legs. Front foot is 12, back foot could be slightly rotated back towards the front of the mat or parallel, yogi's choice. High on the finger pads of the hands, yeah? Tent up. Holding here for 2 and for 1, and then walk your hands back to the top of your mat, pivot onto the ball of your back foot, lower the back knee down. Let the hips come forward here, and then take ourselves back through a pyramid, so lengthening front leg, staying high on the ball of the back foot, and then coming forward. So let's just make this a nice little active switch back and forth. And then we'll hold the next time you're in pyramid. I like to step that back foot in closer, keeping it nice and wide, staying on the finger pads of the left hand, hooking the thumbs of the right hand into the hip crease and pressing it back. Lunge forward into your front knee, and then we'll rotate around to the left long edge of your mat. Shuffle the feet left and right, so just sort of heel toe them wider. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, dive into your wide leg fold. And for our first one here, why don't we interlace the fingers behind the back of the head and create a little bit of extra traction there for the weight of the head. Press more into the pinky toe of each foot and create that dynamic triangle, culminating in the peak at the pelvis and allowing that sacrum to waterfall hydration down your back. And then hands under your face, halfway lift, inhale, rotate into your back foot, pointing it to the back corner of your mat, and pulse into the knee to warm up the knee joint. For 2 and for 1. Windmill the hands, frame the front foot, step back to plank, hold the plank, and then lower to the knees, holding there, bird dog, so maybe hands walk back a handprint, right hand forward, thumb up, palm in, left leg back behind you. Hold there, reach long through the fingertips to toe tips, and then tap your elbow to knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tap your elbow to knee. So do 3 of these. Last one. Next time you go out long, hold there, and then reach the hand back for the foot. Catch the foot into your hand, hand into foot, and rotate your head to the right. And then release all that, cow and cat. Place your hands a full handprint down the mat, tuck the toes, send the hips back, and welcome downward facing dog, our familiar old friend. Plant the sole of the right foot on the mat, so I step slightly closer to do that. Lift the left leg up to the sky, drive the heel back. So 3-leg dog, square shoulders, square hips, and you're lifting from the root of the left thigh. Bend the knee, step the left foot to left pinky. Rotate the back foot parallel with the short edge of your mat. Walk your hands off your mat to the right. Bow the head, look under the thighs. And then walk the hands back to the top of your mat, pivot onto the ball of the back foot. And keep the heel elevated and shift forward. And then shift back, I beg your pardon, keep the knee elevated, shift forward, and shift back. So pyramid there, lengthening out that front leg. One more shift forward. And then lengthen the front leg, and I step the back foot in closer, Hook the left thumbs into the left hip crease. Keep the finger pads on the earth and bow over the front thigh. Lunge into your front knee, rotate around to the right, shuffle the feet left and right, facing your long edge of your mat on the right. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. So maybe this time you'd like to hold your ankles, your big toes, maybe take the hands behind the back, knuckles to sky, chin to chest. Yogi's choice. Hands under face, halfway lift, inhale. Rotate into your back foot, bend the knee and pulse into that knee. And then windmill the hands, frame the front foot. Step back to your high plank, tabletop, lower knees. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Contrary to the video, switch it over. Left arm long, right leg extends. Exhale, and then elbow knee tap. Exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. One more big breath out, and then underbody exhale. Now as you go out, this time you hold, and then sweep the hand back. Catch the foot, foot into hand, hand into foot. And then release, come into your tabletop. Place your hands a handprint down the mat. Tuck the toes, find your high plank, and then lower to the forearms, forearm plank. Hug the muscles in towards the thigh bones, so wrap them around their bones. Press through the upper back, broaden, palms down. Look forward a little, holding 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the chest and the body down. Untuck the toes, take your hands wide onto the flooring beside your mat, and then lift the chest into striking cobra, and then return the chest. Lift the chest. Return. Good job. High plank. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. And slowly walk forward to the top of the mat. One foot in front of the other like a little zigzag pattern. And then feet are hip width. Halfway lift, big breath in. Fold with bent knees, tummy on thighs. Hold your elbows, ragdoll. Bounce, nod, sway the body here. And then let go of the elbows and recross in the awkward configuration, the unusual configuration. Continue to bounce and sway. And then from your stillness, dangle the fingertips to the earth. And roll up to mountain. Take your time, vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone. Step your big toes to touch. Bring your hands to your heart space, chin to chest, samasthiti. Connect with your ujjayi breath if you practice it. Seal your lips, breathe through your nose if you're not sure. Set an intention. Always a lovely spot to do so. And then sweep the hands up to the sky. Inhale. And return to the earth and have a lovely flow. Everybody fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step back to high plank. Hold the high plank here. 5 breaths. Press away from the earth. Muscles of the legs are engaged. Upper body broad. Pressing to the sky. 3, 2. And on the 1, lower the knees, cross the ankles, draw the heels to the buttocks. Lengthen forward. Tone the abdominals. Exhale. Lower halfway down. Press back up. Inhale. And exhale, lower halfway down. Let's do 4 more. Little tricep push-ups, hugging the elbows in towards the rib cage. 3, 2, and 1. Uncross the legs, tops of the feet on the mat, lower the chest and the chin, and then slither through to cobra. Inhale, breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet to touch, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, hop forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sky. Exhale, earth. Inhale, half. Exhale, right foot. Left foot, plank. Low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Nice work. Let's keep that going. Big toes touch, heels lift. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, breath, hop forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sky. Exhale, earth. Inhale, half. Exhale, left foot back. Right foot, high plank, shift forward. Low plank, look forward. Inhale, up dog, thighs and tops of feet. Tops of feet are the only things on the mat, not the thighs. Roll over toes, down dog. Big toes touch. Heels lift. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Sky, inhale. Earth, exhale, breath. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, hug it all in. Hop, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Pause there. Three more breaths. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Look forward. Hop forward. Chair. Sit down into your seat. Lightning bolt the body. Tone the abdominals. Draw the buttocks towards the heels, I beg your pardon, and shift the weight back into them. Hold your opposite elbows. Bend to the right. Center, bend to the left. See if you can keep your knees in alignment and sit into your seat. Bend to the right, bend to the left. Bend to the right, bend to the left. Chair on an inhale, fold on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Vigorous vinyasa, your choice. Hop, step, up dog on the inhale. And down dog on the exhale breath. Good work. Step the big toes to touch. Lift the right leg to sky and then yawn the hip open. Square shoulders, square hips. Hold here. Bend the knee, move around the leg in the sky. Reverse that direction. Three-leg dog back to sky. Inhale. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step forward to right thumb. Back foot 45, widen the stance. Warrior one, hands on hips, first round, squaring your pelvis, or just shifting it forward. Squaring it's very dogmatic. Weight in the front heel, knee over that ankle. Back foot 45, more weight in pinky toe. Sweep the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze the shoulder blade. Back bend here by lifting the chest to sky. Humble warrior is the bow, right shoulder, right knee. Chin to chest, palms just touch behind you if you can. You're looking back at your back foot, so press the big toe down, feel it. And one more breath here. And then release the hands to frame the front foot. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Open twist right hand sky. Lower the right hand. Now lunge forward, heart forward. And then shift back to pyramid. Lunge forward, heart forward. Shift back to pyramid. Lunge forward, hold. Micro bend back knee, rise up to high crescent. Now power up the back leg. And slice the air open to warrior two. So front foot 12, back foot parallel to the short edge of your mat. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. Front knee over your front ankle, ground the heel. Flip it in reverse. Inhale, breath. Then extended side angle. Right elbow on your thigh. Left bicep to your ear. Reach long along the side waist. For something precious at the front of the room. Again, more pinky toe edge. of that back foot engagement. And then flip it in reverse. Inhale breath. Windmill hands, frame the front foot. Step back to high plank. Lower to your knees. Rotate the right foot to the side. Modified side plank. Left foot steps back. Left hand peels to the sky. And then a modified half moon. So we're on the knees and we've lifted the left leg. Press away from the earth. Maybe you can come up onto your finger pads here and really feel that dynamic expression of north, south, east, west in your body. Lower the left hand. Sweep the right leg back to sky. 3-leg dog. Inhale. We'll take a 3-limb chaturanga. Come forward. High plank. Low plank. Inhale. Upward facing dog. And exhale. Roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Heels lift. Bend the knees. Hop forward. Chair pose. Sit down into your seat. Now think about your cross of your arms. Do it naturally and then undo it and do it unnaturally, okay? So just finding that variation to move left and right there. Good job. Back to your chair. And then fold. Step your feet to hip width. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toe. Seal the grip with your thumbs. Halfway lift, inhale. Bend the elbows and fold. Belly button in. Elbows wide, so use the biceps here. Really draw yourself down. Hands under face, halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa, plant the hands. Shuffle the feet to touch. Bend the knees, lift the heels. Hop back. And then inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Good job. Let's do all that on the other side. So step the right foot in slightly closer. Firm the right foot down. Lift the left leg, 3-leg, and then yawn the hip open. First of all, square the shoulders. And then move into the knee and the ankle and the hip joint. Left leg to sky. Inhale. Heel to butt. Knee to nose. Step left foot, left thumb. Back foot 45, widen the stance. Rise up to warrior 1. Hold a moment. Take those alignment cues if they served you on the other side. As you sweep the hands back, whatever feels natural, go there and then do the unnatural variation. Squeeze the shoulder blades, proud the chest. Slowly lower left shoulder to left knee. Knuckles to sky, pressing your big toe down and the front heel down. Holding for 2. And for 1, release. Frame the front foot, pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Lunge forward, heart forward, and then pyramid. Heart forward, and then pyramid. Heart forward, hold, micro bend back knee. Rise up to high crescent, long and strong in that back leg. And then warrior 2. Open it up. Hands on hips, back foot parallel, front foot 12. Knee tracking towards pinky toe, so you see the big toe. Shoulders soften away from your ears. Stretch the fingers away from one another. Flip it in reverse, inhale. And then land an extended side angle. Left elbow on your thigh, right arm overhead, reach long. Then reverse up to the sky. Windmill the hands. Frame the front foot. Open twist, left hand sky. Lower left hand down. Step left foot back. Lower down to your knees. Swing the left foot out wide with a toe tuck. Right foot steps back. Modified side plank here. And then we'll step up and lift the back leg. Drive the heel away. Come up onto the finger pads. Lower right hand down, right foot steps back, left leg swings back, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet in a little closer, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, breath, hop forward into the chair. This time I'll come up high onto the balls of our feet. Sweep the hands back like we're about to dive into a swimming pool. Slowly lower the hips back towards the heels. Sweep the arms forward, hold there. Come to the soles of your feet, hold there, reach forward. Slowly roll down onto your back. Big toes touch, knees out wide, hands to the ceiling, knees to the triceps. Hover the upper back. Reach the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, draw the triceps back to the knees so the legs don't move. Inhale, overhead, arms reach. Crow crunches, hands back on the ceiling, knees to triceps. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the backs of your thighs. Rock and roll along your spine and land in a yogi squat at the top of the mat. Right hand earth, left hand sky, twist open. Lower left hand, right hand sky. Inhale. Lower right hand fold at the top of the mat, so rotate feet to be hip width. This time take backs of hands under the feet. Tickle for the wrists. Chin to chest. Release the feet, halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, lift the heels, hop back. And then take yourself through a vinyasa. And I'll see you in downward facing dog. Step the left foot in a little closer, lift the right leg to sky, then yawn the hip open, and if you can flip the dog, land light, reach away, and then 3-leg dog back to sky. Inhale, breath. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step through. Back foot 45, rise up, humble warrior. Sweep the hands back behind you, interlace. Right shoulder, right knee, chin to chest. Knuckles to the sky. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, frame the front foot, pivot onto the ball of back foot. Right hand sky open, twist. Lower right hand, micro bend back knee crescent, rise up. Warrior 2, open up, hands on hips. Front foot 12, back foot parallel. Flip it in reverse, inhale. And then exhale, right elbow on your thigh, left arm overhead, bicep to the ear. Okay, so we're going to move into a bind now. Take your left hand up, reach it to the sky. Flip the palm to face the wall behind you. Sweep the back of the hand past your buttocks and stay there. Bend the torso so you can reach the right hand underneath and hold the fingers if you can. You could use a belt or a strap there to help you. We're going to extend the front leg into triangle pose and look up at the sky. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come back into your bound side angle. Release and extend the front leg as you take your right hand up to the sky. And then windmill the hands, lower the hands down to frame the front foot. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Now shuffle the front foot wide to the right. Lizard lunge. Again, we're going to take a bind and move our way to bird of paradise. So I slide my front foot slightly further towards me, so closer in. Take my right shoulder super low and take it out wide to the right. Left hand out wide to the left. So just stay there, right? Then if you can, bend the right arm around your low back, reach the left hand behind you, interlace the fingers. Firm your front foot and step back foot forward. Come onto the ball of your front foot here. Start to rise up and stand into your left foot. And maybe there you hold the knee towards your chest, or you extend the leg out to the right. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Right foot steps down, left foot steps back into our bound side angle. Release, exalt everything to sky, inhale. Windmill hands, frame the front foot. Step back, high plank. Side plank, right hand center of your mat, rotate onto right pinky toe edge. Left hand peels to the sky. You could take a lifted leg, could take a tree leg, yogi's choice. Lower the left hand, return right hand to center of the mat, lift the left leg to sky, 3-leg dog. Shift forward to high plank, low plank. Tops of the feet on the mat, up dog. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Good job. Hey, hot in Singapore. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward and hop forward. Chair, sit down into your seat. Lift the heels super high, squeeze the inner thighs. Reach the hands back as though you're about to dive into a swimming pool. Let the heart guide you forward. Nice. Soles of the feet on the mat. Stand up, lift up, rise up, palms touch. Heart center the hands. Exhale, breath. Step wide into yogi squat. Bend the knees. Sit down into the seat. Now, yogi's choice. Stay here or crow. Plant the hands. Step the big toes to touch. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Knees into the triceps, hands on the mat in front of you, shoulder width. Grip the earth with the fingertips till they turn wide. Shift the weight forward so the shins become level on the backs of your arms, and then pivot at the shoulder joint as you draw the heels towards your buttocks, squeezing everything to midline. Tone of the abdominals in and up. Shifting forward so you're looking forward. And then when you're ready, come back and meet our friends in squat. From squat, plant the hands, high plank, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good work, everybody. Got the left side to go, and then we'll stretch it out, and you're on your way. Left leg to sky, inhale, yawn the hip open. Flip the dog. Extend overhead, reach. Lower the left hand down. Left leg back to sky, inhale. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step the left foot to left thumb. 45 angle back foot. Rise up, warrior 1. Sweep back, interlace. Lower left shoulder. Knuckles to sky. And then release, frame the front foot, pivot onto ball of back foot, left hand sky, inhale, open twist. Lower left hand down, micro bend back knee, rise up to high crescent. Long and strong in that back leg. Warrior 2, back foot, pivots, front foot 12. Flip it in reverse, left hand to sky, inhale, and then left elbow lands on your thigh, right arm overhead, reach forward. Right hand up to the ceiling. Rotate the palm to face the wall behind you. Sweep the hand back behind you so that the buttock sweeps past the buttocks. And then take your left hand under and see if you can hold the fingertips. From our side angle, lengthen your front leg out and find your bound triangle. Holding there. Coming back through into your bound side angle. Releasing, flipping and reverse. Windmill hands. Frame the front foot and then shuffle the foot left. Okay, nice. Holding here. Or taking your left hand out underneath you to the left. Right hand out to the right. And then maybe we look for the left hand up behind our back. Right hand holds. Now firm the back foot and step forward. Then step your left foot slightly closer to the right ankle. So that's the one we're about to lift by pressing into the right foot. See if you can start to rise up. And take a moment to adjust your hands as well if you need to, and then send the left leg out to the side. Step the left foot down, step the right foot back, bound side angle, release, flip it in reverse, lengthen the front leg out, windmill the hands, frame the front foot, open twist, high plank, side plank with left hand center of mat, rotating onto pinky toe edge of left foot, right hand peels to sky. Options: lift, tree, right hand earth, right leg to sky. Inhale, high plank, low plank, up dog, and roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Step the left foot in, lift the right leg, right knee to right wrist, shin on your mat at a comfortable angle. Look over the left shoulder as you slide the left leg back behind you. Parallel the leg with the long edge of your mat. Lift the chest, look forward, and then slowly start to roll down and bow down. Half pigeon. We'll take 5 breaths here, and then we'll do a targeted activation of the muscles we're stretching, and then we'll do another 5 breaths. So last 3, 2, and 1. So now come up onto your finger pads. Proud chest, so stay there, that's a good starting point. And then as we add on, take your left hand onto the right arch of the foot. Right hand, one hand print in front of your right knee. Tuck the back toes, hover the back knee, and then draw the right shoulder towards your right knee. Bring it in, and then slowly lower and hover. Bring it in, slowly lower and hover. 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee in the shin. Back leg long, look forward, and lower down. Lift the chest, look forward, plant the hands, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, so that's your long back leg. Now let's just take a moment, use a bit of strength here, press away from the earth, bring the right knee in towards your chest, then swing it back. Last vinyasa there. And then down dog, and we'll do all of that on the other side. So left leg lift, left knee, left wrist, shin on the mat, comfortable angle, peek over right shoulder, slide leg down the mat. Come high on the finger pads out in front of you. And then our 5 luxurious breaths first here. Okay, so let's set up for that active stretch. So right hand on the left inner arch, left hand, one hand print out in front of the left knee, tuck back toes, lift front knee as you hover and hold, and then lift, hover and hold, lift, hover and hold. And lower the knee, untuck the back toes, look forward, and lower down. Hands under your shoulders, press into the earth, tuck the back toes, and then let's bring that left knee in towards us, and then lift the left leg to the sky, and vinyasa. Roll over the toes, down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop forward, sit down, hands forward, roll down your back. Happy baby. Big toes out wide, hold the pinky toe edges of your feet. Squeeze it all in. Release. Extend the legs out long. Arms beside the body. Your Shavasana here is stillness, where we do take this opportunity to let the movement be internal, the inner aspects of our body. Don't worry about the sounds around you, the movement of the room. If you have got more time for your Shavasana, I encourage you to take it. But unfortunately, I don't have more time here today. So I need to move on and wiggle my fingers, wriggle my toes, roll my wrists and roll my ankles. Take the arms overhead, lengthen everything out. Big stretch. Inhale. Roll onto your favorite hip in a fetal position. Exhale, breath. And then swing your way up into your version of a comfortable seat. And bring your hands to your heart space, chin to chest. So today was an interesting study in discipline for me. I'm filming in a country I'm not familiar with, and there are gardeners and all sorts of people gathered around me behind the camera. And I'm not sure if they're about to tell me I wasn't supposed to be doing this. So I just want to say thank you for bearing with me. That was quite a lot of distractions. Thumbs to your third eye, chin to chest. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Greet this beautiful version of yourself and the remainder of your day with the Hindi word Namaste.